Hey, what's going on, everyone? So it's Keith back here again at Coding Blind Tech, and in this video, we're going to quickly answer a question. So it's a little different, but I figured it'd be a lot better to make a video about this because it's becoming common to run across the navigation that gives you submenu items that can be difficult to open. Sometimes they don't want to open at all on a website, again, in the navigation bar, or really anywhere on the website. But in this case, it's going to be in a navigation bar. And our question comes to us from William, who asked the question on Facebook. So thank you, William, for asking the question. Sorry that I am making a video instead of just quickly typing out the chat of what you could actually do, but I figured maybe we could help a few other people as well. So we're not going to be actually like talking about the website that we're going to be looking at. This is just more about the navigation menu and how you might navigate and actually access links inside of a menu that is similar to this one and gives you trouble with a screen reader. So hopefully this will help others on any websites you may be having trouble with. All right, so let's quickly just take a look at how we're going to open this up. So we are already on the website, and in order to get to the navigation menu, we can go by landmarks. And to do that with NVDA Screen Reader, we're going to use D as in Delta.
Banner landmark 1 graphic visited link.
So we come to our banner.
Main navigation landmark.
And then we have our main navigation. Now, the problem of concern is right here in the main navigation. So if we down arrow twice,
visited link about,
we get to
visited link current.
So it actually puts us on the home link first. So if we actually down arrow one time,
visited link about,
you hear about. Now, if we press enter on this is what you think you would be able to do. It doesn't do anything. But if we down arrow one more time,
visited link about colon submenu,
we hear about colon submenu. So this lets me know that there's a menu here. Maybe our about links are in this menu, this submenu. And then if you notice,
visited link connections,
we see connections,
visited link connections colon submenu,
and connections has a submenu as well. So, and there's a couple more, but once you've opened one of these, you'll be able to open all of them. So let's just look at
visited link connections,
the connections menu.
Visited link,
So I'm
visited
going
link
to click connections. Obviously, nothing's going to
visited link
happen.
connections colon visited link connections colon submenu,
And then we hear connections colon submenu. I'm going to press enter on this.
visited link pastor.
Again, nothing happens.
Visited link connections.
So the way that we're going to actually open this
visited link connections colon
is right now
visited
we
link connections.
are focused on connections. So if we activate our virtual PC cursor, so if we activate forms mode, and we do that with NVDA key plus spacebar. So if you're on a keyboard with a numpad, you're going to use your insert key, and if you're on a laptop, you're going to use your caps lock key for your NVDA modifier key. So we're going to hold down our NVDA modifier key and press spacebar.
Connections colon submenu.
So that immediately puts us in a forms mode over these list items. So if I tab
connections colon submenu section,
it takes me to connections colon submenu. So if I actually press enter on this now, and then if I get out of my virtual PC cursor, my forms mode, so NVDA modifier key plus spacebar, that takes me back out of it. Now if I down arrow,
list clickable with 3 items link announcements,
we hear a list of 3 items. So announcements,
clickable link calendar, clickable link
newsletters. So we've opened up our connections menu. So let's just do that on the about menu now.
Visited link connections, visited link about colon submenu.
So you hear about colon submenu.
Clickable visited link connections.
Down arrow one time,
visited
you
link,
hear
visited link connections.
Visited
link about colon.
So now if I activate my virtual PC cursor or forms mode, so NVDA modifier key spacebar.
About colon submenu.
All right, that puts me in forms mode. If I tab, we'll get to about colon submenu.
Connections colon sub.
Oh, sorry. It went to connections. So I was one too far. So if we shift tab,
about colon submenu link,
we get to about our submenu, and then so now we're on that actual submenu we want to click. So press enter. Now you could tab from here and go into your links, but for me, I'm just going to get out of forms mode because I like to look around. So NVDA modifier key plus spacebar, and then I'm a down arrow.
List clickable with 4 items. Link our history.
Now we have 4 items. So I'm just going to click on one of these to make sure that it works before ending this video,
Clickable link. Meet the staff.
because this is how you open up your links while you're on a computer. So hopefully this does answer your question. Hopefully you're able to uh, follow as I instructed. If anyone has any trouble, especially William, if you have any trouble, please let me know, and I will make sure to answer any comments or questions that will get you in the right direction to getting this taken care of. All right, so let's just click on one of these links before we
Clickable
go.
link our history.
So our history.
Experiencing the love of Christ. First congregation.
All right.
Clickable banner landmark. First congregation. Main landmark church history heading. A history.
Nice. Okay, so there's it works. Let's go back to our navigation. So I'm going to go to the top page, and I'm going to press D as in Delta.
Banner landmark.
Gets me to my banner. D as in Delta again.
Main navigation landmark list with.
Gets to my main navigation. I'm going to go to about.
Link about colon. List with 4 items visited. Link current page.
Oh, and see, our list items are actually still
links
open.
link church out of list link connections.
So that's
link
nice.
Connections colon. Link pastor.
The connections did not stay open, but we will open it up just to see it work. So go into forms mode, NVDA modifier key plus spacebar.
Banner line.
Hit enter, and then come back out. So NVDA modifier plus spacebar.
List clickable with 3 items. Link announcements.
Yep, and there's our list of 3 items. Okay, so that answers your question. That is how you open up a navigation bar or menu items on a website that kind of encases these sub-menu items like this, or embeds them. If you hopefully that gets you through to what you need. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I hope everyone enjoys their day. Have a good one.
OBS 2.9.